Hello everyone, we're back with Fate Grand Order with the Olympus chapter. This time we have a boss upcoming. Yes, I do know who it is now. Or at least I think I do. Well, no, their name was in the skill, right? So I know who it is. Anyway, section 11. What is it? Investigate, encounter, cherish. Let's get the slashes. I'm assuming that's supposed to be like one word. Nasu speak tongue. That's the language Nasu speaks. Alright, this is where we're putting up the second one of these things. Right, so we're making the summoning circle. I'll say one thing for this city. Sure, pretty. Then we're not seeing any civilians here too. Fortunately, that probably means it won't be much longer before one of the machine gods shows up, huh? Yeah. Aphrodite ambushed us last time. Fought back as hard as we could, but it didn't do us much good. Come on, AI. Let's get this done. Alright, this is where you gotta put up the second one. Exact locations. Right? Can't tell where it's supposed to go. Oh! Huh? What do you mean by... You don't like it when Kadoki starts swearing. Sorry, I've lost track of the proper coordinates. Theoretically, this shouldn't even be possible. We can't even find a trace. Then, if we don't know where we need to go, we'll be sitting ducks for the Olympian soldiers. What do we do now? Just start running in circles. Should be able to sense the right spots once we get within a few meters of it. I can't say for sure for some reason. Now, this sucks butt, pardon my French. Wish I could just talk normally without dancing in circles. I'll say, really prefer if we could get into the specifics. Especially specifics as to what the heck is going on right now. I'm afraid there's nothing we can do there. As long as Zeus is listening in, we simply can't delve into the details of our plans or objectives. Should we really be saying that when Zeus is listening in? That being said, I believe we may be able to get around that with some manner of telepathy spell, though it may be difficult to maintain for several participants at once. I do know a spell like that, but I can only cast it once, since it's too risky to use the same spell twice. I see. Presumably because Zeus can and will figure out any spell that used more than once. I understand. Nonetheless, desperate times call for desperate measures. What say you, Horsey? It'd really help for us to all be on the same page right now. Alright. May wise Hermes protect us. Oh, Hermes! It's a motorcycle. Whoa! Yeah, fall. What, you brought falling on it? Oh, wow. Can you all hear me? Yeah, loud and clear. Man, this is amazing. Well, they don't even have they don't even need to do lip syncing. Joke is they don't do lip syncing. It's funny. First, you guys won't shut up. Now you're in my dang head. Just say what you gotta say so we can get this over with. No, don't be like that. We've never done this before. We might never get another chance. Did you forget the enemy's practically breathing down our necks here? Stupid, pardon my French. Pretty confident in your chances, ain't ya? Aw, thanks. So nice of you. How freaking stupid are you? That's not a compliment. All these telepathic conversations are taking place simultaneously. Can you hear me too, senpai? Nope. Does this mean I can understand what Cole is saying right now? Wow. Look inside his brain. Too bad. What's a beast, always a beast, huh? Foreshadowing. Not that I don't want to hear this thing suddenly going off on tangents anyway. Special translations, that's because you got no taste, bunny ears. It's weird. Someone just made me mad for a second there. Here's the situation. I'll go over the details later, but in short, the coordinates we need to complete the Kind Destroyer Grand Servant designation summon. I'll make use of a type of magical energy distortion. Usually those coordinates are closely linked to their physical space, so once you know where they are, it should be impossible to lose sight of them. Since you have... Does this mean the distortion at the expected the coordinates no longer exists? Yeah, fall. That sounds bad. Guess that's the end of the operation. No, it's not. Take forever to go over exactly why. Basically, these distortions should last forever. So then, why is this one gone? Well, this isn't the type of distortion that can up and vanish, so the fact that we lost sight of it must mean either it's simply no longer possible to sense, or the space it's linked to is no longer where it was. For example, perhaps that some unforeseen interference has temporarily moved it away from its original space. It's definitely possible. I see. Then in that case, I'll just have to search this area for it. I concur. It'd be quite inefficient to concentrate all of our resources on searching a single location. Not to mention that time is of the essence. Suggest we split it into three teams. Candace, Caligula, I'd ask that each of you search your respective areas alone. Really? Like, we've hardly even seen Caligula. Like, he's hardly talked. Miss Miyamoto, I'd ask you to be our bodyguard. Here, Candace and Caligula, I'll give you each of you an AI terminal as well. Should react once you get within a few meters of the distortion. Since the AIs are all linked together, we'll all be alerted when one of them finds it. Fine. This all sounds like a major pain in the butt, part of my French, but in for a penny, in for a pound, and whatever. Understood. I should do my best to search 70% of this area on my own. Wow, you're a real go-getter. Oh yeah? Then I'll do 90%. Come on guys, leave some for us. So when one of us finds the distortion, we all rendezvous post-haste. Got it? Okay then, let's get going. Later. Farewell for now. Bold. Dang, Caligula's got some serious spring in his step. He must be planning to search from the skyscrapers. Looks like Candace's ultra speed would give Hermes a run for his money. Alright, I'm afraid this spell won't last much longer. Better start searching too. Let's do it. But first, I'll shoot 12 o'clock. Wyverns! Sensing hostiles approaching. Appear to be a group of Olympian wyverns and rare wyverns. Okay. Good thing they didn't show up during our strategy meeting. You said it, yeah. Alright, preparing to fight. Begin our search at the same time. Okay. Right, so since last video, it's been like, what, an hour-ish? I did an interlude. If you're familiar with the upcoming fight, you'll probably know whose interlude I did. This one. Hessian Lobo. Because basically, I think they're a beast class probably, and that means only, well, it's a different kind of beast class than usual. There's like 6 or 7 servants that are effective. They need to be, I think they need to be demonic beasts or something. Basically, Hessian Lobo's one. The 3 Tamamo servants. Tamamo Caster, Lancer, and then Tamamo Cat. Gorgon? And I think there's 1 or 2 more. But so the real option for me is Hessian Lobo. If I had Tamamo Lancer, that could work. Or even Tamamo Caster just for I guess a support would be good, but don't have them. Like Gorgon, who I do have, is level 1. I think she's level 1. So yeah, the real option for me was Lobo, who is, single target, he's quick. I don't think I can bring Scuddy to the fight actually, but he's fast. Okay. Sorry, that's me turning the volume down. I should find out how to hide that. Can you hide that? I don't think. I feel like I looked it up once, but I didn't find a conclusive answer of how to turn it off. Okay. That'll 2 out of 2. More guys. This defense down to level 1, yeah? What the heck you doing, dude? Like, you can at least get it to like level 3. You have blue caster gems, don't you? I'd hope so. Maybe Ozymandias needs to give us one of those too. Okay, so not quite enough. Yeah, Hessian. Well, I guess Lobo's interlude was decent. Definitely one of those that is just you gotta do it to really understand the character's personality, right? Like, just because Heshin Lobo's a kind of weird servant, like, we learned about him in Shinjuku, but not why he would join us, you know? And, I mean, it does explain it. And it kind of shows what, you know, his relationship with the main character is. Which is interesting enough. They brought in Enkidu and Nursery Rhyme for it, since they're both non-human servants. Which, kind of a weird choice, and they didn't really do much, but it was a short interlude. Like, probably less than, like, I'd say less than, like, let's just play it safe, less than 5,000 words. I'd probably say it's, like, less than 3,000, but, you know, it's pretty short. Well, probably even shorter than 3,000, right? Like, I'll put it in the 2,000 range. Just based on how long it took me to read. But again, I guess, well, with visual novels, you read at a different rate, right? Because you're kind of locked into the box. So, I don't know that. But for a interlude that is, you know, newer-ish, I don't know exactly how new. Oh, straight into battle. It's short. Yeah, anyway, I was going to talk about this last time. I went to the zoo recently. Yup. Hup, not yup. Mashu! Here! Oh, what? She jumped off Mashu? There we go, done. Should have moved around as much as possible as I thought. Anything? Nah, no luck here. Come on, keep moving. Oh, why were those demonic beasts? I wasn't actually paying attention to what we fought. Oh. It ain't too bad. Can't let Canis or Caligula beat us. No turning back now. Let's keep moving. Yes, you're right, Master. We can't push ourselves too hard either. Especially need to be very careful not to overexert yourself this time. And you already know that, don't you? Sorry. Let's go. Certainly don't want our team to lose. Oh, you're just too precious. Oh, shut up, Musashi. Oh, what is it, Musashi? Why are you holding my head to your chest? What are you doing? Oh, it's lovely to see you getting along so well. Just like real sisters. Sorry, just my instincts getting the better of me. Instincts. We're role-playing. Zeus is listening. Are you done now? Then again, it seems like this is a well-timed break for Horsey. Very well, then let's continue exploring Statue Town, shall we? I must say, it's been quite thrilling running around a completely empty city like this. Wouldn't you agree? Fall. Okay, yeah, let's go. Right. Okay. I was kind of expecting this to not be so sudden, but 11-3 should be the Koenskaya one, so... Yeah, question mark. I am predicting I'll need to use a command spell here. Well, all three. All hostiles have been defeated. Continuing to make our way through the zone. Alright, by this point we should start giving Horsey stamina reserves serious consideration. How does this area look, AI? Jackpot, baby! You nailed it, said Kentucky. Looks like our idea about the enemy using something conspicuous to cover up the site was right on the money. Or it could be more good. Seeing a monster up ahead that looks to be warping the very space around him. I see it. Is that? Who could it be? Oh, hey, it's you. Well, that's mean. What did I ever do to deserve being called a monster by a bunch of lifeless ghosts. In other contexts, I know how to say it, but now that I'm having to read it, it's weird, right? Maybe an alter ego working with a foreign guy. I've always tried to be fair and impartial businesswoman above all else. Isn't that just a lie? Isn't that right, Caldans? Were you too caught up in your latest lost boat smushing to remember little old me? Oh, revenge time. Oh, don't. Please stay with us. A human woman? Heck no. There's no way that thing could be human. She's not even trying to hide her savage magical energy, or the smell of death that hangs around her. What the heck are you? Tomamovich Koyanskaya. Oh, so we know that. Now what are you up to? What happened to the little meek horsey I remember? Never thought I'd try to interrogate me. You try to interrogate me so boldly. What could have changed you like this? Because we're friends now? Because we're bonded a bit in India? Anyway, I'd love to discuss this newfound casual attitude towards me. Let's not forget that I'm still very much your enemy. Afraid I have nothing in the way of products or information for you this time. Now this time I only came to check up on my phantasmal factory. This I'll need it for my future endeavors. See, just between us, I'm actually trying to keep this visit a secret from the gods of Olympus as well. So I think it'd be best for everyone if we just pretended we never saw each other and went our separate ways. See, we're all very busy making preparations to tackle this lost boat in earnest. My plan is to simply let things play out however they do, hopefully come away with some choice Olympian products to sell when all is said and done. Doesn't that sound nice? Everybody wins, nobody loses. What more could you possibly want? Yeah, sounds good to me. We don't need to fight. Well, you hear the lady. What do you all think? I want to know what it is she's doing here. I think it's time we find out exactly what it is she's up to. Quite right, Mr. Horsey. She says now that Koyanskaya has seen us here, avoiding conflict is no longer an option. Since in the end, she is certain to be the most formidable foe I need to face. You know, because... So she's like a beast related or something. And you know, the Holmes trader theory. You know. Why is that, pray tell? Don't you remember the lovely chai I made you in India? Oh, special translation. Never made anything of this sort, you stingy two-faced fox. Koyanskaya is not part of Olympus's forces, so I rather doubt she could be motivated to actively interfere with our attack on this lost belt. Indeed, we could say that with a fair amount of certainty, given her behavior in all past lost belts to date. Does this mean she sides with the cryptors, that is, the foreign god? Clearly not. She has never once attempted to protect the tree of happiness. If anything, she once treated it as no more than another product in her catalog. Nor, for that matter, has she shown any sign of subservience to the foreign god. Koyanskaya, well, you've told us several times that the foreign god commands 3 disciples. You've never once directly declared yourself to be one of them. Well, she did just now, didn't she? Your attempts to mislead us has been so brazenly obvious that the truth is quite apparent. Why, yes. You might say that's just my way of being sincere. Holmes is acting like he just figured this out and he's so smart when we knew this in Atlantis. Remember, what's her name? Luvia, Ashtea. I got her name wrong back then. I forget what I called her, but I know I didn't call her Luvia. See, if a bunch of insects like you were to accuse me of breaking a promise I never made, well, even I don't think I'd be able to keep my cool. Is that true, Marshall? Yes, it is. I'm going through our past logs right now, and it's true. She never openly declared herself to be one of the foreign god's disciples. She only ever said things like that, like make it sound like she was. She's just a fraud. We couldn't trust that dang monster. Being sincere, my butt, part of my French. Quiet, if you would, please. Let's just get into the good part. Oh, shut up, Holmes. Now then, from here, our next question is obvious. Who is Tomamovich Koyanskaya? We know she attacked Chaldea's headquarters, and that she dealt a critical blow to proper human history. We also know that she takes pleasures in tormenting the Lost World's inhabitants and seeing their lives end, even as she continues to, for want of a better way to put it, name-drop the foreign god. Even now, we can see her making moves in this Atlantic Lost World as an unaffiliated third party. Would it be alright for you if I voice my conclusions about her now, Mr. Get on with it. Though, of course, you may well have already arrived at the same answer yourself. Wordlessly nodded and said, yeah, I'm so cool, I know everything. Who are the foreign god's two disciples? The servants they summon themselves. Limbo, Rasputin, and Muramasa. We can say for certain that the two of them are Rasputin from Russia and Limbo from Shimosa. And now I suspect the third is Senji Muramasa, whom we only recently learned of in Atlantis. As servants summoned by the foreign god, they are naturally motivated to protect the Tree of Happiness and have attempted to do so at every turn. You, on the other hand, have no affiliation with the foreign god, yet their disciples clearly hold you in respect. From this, we can infer you are most likely to be on equal footing with the foreign god, or in terms you might prefer, a business partner. Correct. I like to think of it as a mutual back-scratching sort of relationship. Indeed, the foreign god and I did sign a contract to that effect. Oh, really? I will not eliminate you. In return, you will not comprehend me. Who did what? We'll both abide by our respective principles and see this planet through to the end. Tell me, how did you come to that conclusion? How did you know that the foreign god and I had become something akin to business partners? Elementary, my dear Koyetskaya. We can assume that to be the case, everything else starts to make sense. For one, it explains how you're able to work towards your own goals in each lost boat, despite being in a similar position as the disciples. Namely, your goal of simply tormenting people, rather than growing the trees of happiness. Is that really her endgame? We still have no data on what exactly the foreign god is, so cannot yet draw a clear picture of them. We are, however, certain of their goal, the destruction of modern humanity. I suspect your goal is similar, something along the lines of becoming humanity's natural enemy and destroying the entire species. It is for that reason that the foreign god did not consider you to be on the side of humanity. They may even have recognized you as a competitor of sorts. No doubt that is why they choose to enter into a business arrangement. I expect this agreement involved you both promising to use each other's resources, to ignore the other party as much as possible, and to avoid any direct conflict. Never mind that the other party, the foreign god that is, appears to be the significantly greater threat. Yet even so, the foreign god clearly saw you as God clearly saw you as a threat, and so placed a collar upon you in the form of a contract. You may be cruel, heartless, twisted, and depraved. For some reason, take pride in being a businesswoman. And of course, the quickest way to keep a free-willing competitor in check is to make them a partner. By entering into a non-compete contract of sorts, you are granted a position where you both stand on equal ground. Am I correct, Miss Koyenskaya? What an interminably long-winded explanation. Yes, that's all more or less correct. So, what am I then? I can only think of one entity who could give pause to a god capable of wiping Earth clean in an instant. You possess an exceptional ability to freely travel between worlds, power not even the other alter egos can wield. You're a walking disaster, one with which even the foreign god wishes to avoid coming into contact. In Atlantis, we met Orion, Grand Archer who has been summoned by the very world itself. And here in Olympus, the conditions appear to be in place for a similar summoning ritual. Taking all that into consideration, the answer is quite clear. You are an independent disaster, a being dangerous enough to merit the materialization of a grand servant. In other words, you must be one of the 7 evils of humanity. You are a beast. Oh, crazy eyes. A beast? But her spirit origin is still within standard parameters. Because even though she's already reached a point that warrants a grand servant, she's still not fully matured. If she were, there would be little call for caution on her part. Well, am I right, Miss Koyenskaya? Perhaps I should call you by your true name if you'd care to share it. Oh, Koyenskaya is just fine, Mr. Detective. After all, I don't have anything so silly as a true name. Oh. Where'd this come from? At last. At long last, I've reached the point I've been waiting for. Expect nothing less from you, my dear Chaldeans. One of the stipulations in my contract with the foreign god states, I must not reveal my name of my own accord. Dang it, Holmes! Thanks to that binding cause, I had no choice but to go about my endeavors slowly and painstakingly. But now at last, I've regained a body that I can finally stretch in. It's all thanks to you. You humans. Your best intentions always bring about the worst results. What you think is good sense always devolves into insufferable self-righteousness. You, with your absurd egos, always yapping about protecting humanity. You make me sick. Oh yes, I must really thank you again. Thank you so much for demolishing Gohedia's nauseating, naive ambitions beyond any possibility of repair. Her magical energy readings are suddenly spiking. It's massive aura. The way she's eroding the space around her. It's as though she really is. What's her power level, Mashu? It's over 9,000. Now that I've had my pick of all these finest breeds in every last fall, I was wondering when the best time would be to unveil myself. So I'm just unbearable, waiting for a chance to try out a tale or two of my own. So I thought, why not give myself a treat? And toy with humanity personally for a change. The twins! Ah ha ha ha. Come on, I already no more laughing. So I tell you what, as your just reward for picking me up, I'm going to take my time with you. Who knows, perhaps my tails will end up crushing you before the mechanical gods get a chance. Target's shape and mass have both changed dramatically. It's absorbing nearby magical energy and growing larger. It appears to be some kind of shadowy, four-legged creature of unknown origin. Here she comes. Get ready, Mashu. Okay. So I wonder if we're gonna beat her in the story, or just make her just kind of end it at a draw, or even just run away. And like, why is she here, like near this ley line thing? Like, was she trying to use it too for the summoning circle? Or did she just kind of so happen to be hanging out right here? Lobo. Okay, we're gonna have to switch Anastasia out. So Yama. Oh wait, I thought would be required to bring Musashi. That is really good, actually. Yeah, this is good. And then I want. What's this one? Triple restoration. Show HP each turn for 1 hour. Mana conversion. I'm assuming that's probably 10%. So I want something with this on it, invincible. Rain of Ices? Yeah, that's good. This is, yeah, skill cooldown. Okay. Yeah, I'll run with this. I hardly use this one ever. Let's do it. Yeah, so this is like the one fight I actually do remember from the Japanese servers. I think I died a lot. That's just a guess. So I ended up learning what her name is because I had to look up a guide to beat it, I think. Probably because I wasn't using a demonic beast servant. Oh, Evil of Humanity Horde. I always like the special intros. Yeah. It's creepy looking. Beast of Taming. Sure, lots of stuff. Yeah, so don't use an MP until turn 4, I think. Because, yeah, this. Blurry Darkness. The song's good. So mainly just art strains. Then I'll get Noble Phantasms up. Oh, that's in red. Fear of Fear. That's true. Can't lie in red. I didn't read all the skills in the guide. I just kind of glanced over it. So, activate on defeat. Increase a single enemy's attack when HP reaches 0 on recovery. Dang it! She's just stunned once each turn. Okay, that sucks. Dude, I'm jamming out to this. Turn it up. Okay, she takes damage now. The first break charges her MP to full. If we can time it to reach it on the same turn, is she gonna? It looked like she gains 2 charge of the... Yep. Okay, so she won't do it this turn, but next turn we need to kill her. I believe. So Beast of Taming, that's... Oh my god. Can you guys hear that? Yeah, you can definitely hear that, right? Hold on, let her finish and I'm gonna cut it. Okay, the beeping's gone. I'm assuming you could hear that, by the way. You couldn't know, sound crazy. Okay, so just kill her this turn, easy. Oh. You're stunned. This is remove debuffs? I guess you could remove the chance to be stunned every time, but no point wasting that now. Apply evade 1 time. I mean, we could. Yep. This should work. Let's try it. I hardly ever use Gate of Sky. Wait, is this the slow version? Have I not used it? That might have been the slow version. I'm not for sure though. Maybe it wasn't. Yeah, ooh. Overkill? Overkill? Yeah, ooh, okay, okay. Good. Good timing. I can't. A little more HP this time, I think. Icy Fire Sentry Coin. Yeah. Ominous Guard. Was that the MP? Oh, so, okay, the MP doesn't hurt. Well, okay, it probably hurts, actually, but it's not the end of the world bad. Probably. Lobo still has... Curse, lose HP. Shit. We need to cleanse that or he dies. Just gonna do this. Oh yeah, that's defense up. Get those crits. Oh, that's... Oh my... Dude, Lobo. You go, dude. And this doesn't charge MP. I think this stuns her? Yeah. Thank you. What do we do? Wait, is this? This is Skadi's quick buff. Okay, yeah. This chain then, this chain. I believe. Believe in the Lobo that believes in you. Oh, woo! Come on. Okay, I thought this fight was gonna be hard. What? This is easy. Of course, all I had to do was look up what other bar breaks do, but well, really, as long as you know Hashin Lobo is super effective and break first bar equals NP, like you're gold. Get Lobo's no longer protected. Use this next turn if both Lobo and Scuddy are still alive. Oh, but this turn we can do this. Try to get Scuddy her normal Phantasm if possible. Even if this doesn't stun. Oh, it did stun. Perfect. It's really in a waiver. But it also brings her MP down, right? Oh, that sucks. That's like really bad. Oh my god, the skills are so... Oh my... What have you done to me? Okay, so that's bad. I forget how much your guts does. First one. Oh! Lobo, he's still kicking. Okay, so this is Lobo's last act. Okay. He's gonna put his bandana in a bubble. Gonna help us out. Oh, no! He's gonna. That removes buffs. That removed. Her guts isn't squared. Oh, dude, did we just kill her without any deaths? Oh, okay. Lobo's probably gonna die at the end. Well, I forget priority. Oh, 1 HP? Oh, you can't die to curse, can you? Wow. That was easy. What the heck? I didn't have trouble with that 2 years ago. Wow, I just beat a boss with that command cell. That feels good. What the heck? And I'll never do that again. One more. 0 AP too. Yeah. Can't figure it out. Can tell there's something there, but that's it. Got no idea what it could be. How the heck is she giving off this pressure? Since when does magical energy alone make something tangible? Feels like she could blow up this whole dang lost spot if I ended up poking her the wrong way. She's roaring. She's about to blast the whole area. It's not only that, she wants to end this battle now. At least the one we're fighting here in this lost spot. I bet she does. May not be able to get a solid read on her, but I can definitely tell she's out for blood. But as they say, it's all too easy to hide her head and end up showing your butt. Did they say that? And now her butt is mine. Pardon my French, and also... Okay. Followed by... Up here, lady! Hi, Candace. That got her good. Skully, you gonna show up? Not bad, you crazy samurai. Not bad at all. How do you know I love taking my enemies by surprise? Falling strike from a great height? Don't even see the jump. But never mind that. Candace's strike finished her off. Looks like she's gone. Oh, oh. Oh, she's not cheese. Oh, we put her back into human mode. The enemy serpent is still alive and well, but her spirit origin doesn't even seem to be scratched. Happy face? Don't move, Saber. This is not where you're meant to meet your end. What? So we have a lancer, a shielder, a master, a coward who did nothing but stand back and watch. Holmes? Yes, that's enough for my formal debut. Unless, of course, you prefer to keep fighting until you all perish? No, we don't want that. Seems the situation has changed. I concur with Mr. Horsey's decision. So are you satisfied now, Miss Koyenskaya? Is our combined effort enough to win you over? What do you mean, our? Yes, it was. You were neither too weak nor too strong. You were just right. Looks like there shouldn't be any problem letting the gods of Olympus here deal with you. At any rate, now that I've had a good long stretch and my shoulders aren't so stiff anymore, why don't we stop all this fighting and prying so we can get back to our respective business? Don't worry, wouldn't dream of breathing a word of this little Todd to anyone else. That's how you say that, right? Consider it a token of appreciation for giving me such a nice little massage. Can I take that to mean you won't mention this encounter to either Zeus or the Cryptors? That would be a great help, and I see no reason to refuse. We're very much working against the clock, after all. Good, then we have a deal. Just as well. Certainly have no interest in any representative of humanity. You can't even see the real me. Alright, good luck growing even stronger in this last bout. I do hope your battles here are fruitful and victorious. Bye. She's finally gone, huh? Phew. Holmes, yeah? Got a lot of experience handling ladies like that or something, pardon my French? Oh, I wouldn't say that. Well, I do have some experience dealing with spies. Not at all sure that would be in the right category in her case. Wait. Oh my god. Come on, there's no way Holmes is evil. Confirming that, I'll call Beast Koyenskaya for the time being, has retreated in her spirit form. The battle's over, Master. Great work, everyone. And what about the second spot for you-know-what? Don't worry, we got this. Luckily, the spot turned out to be right where Holmes thought it would be. It's that weird shadowy monster you thought must have been hiding it. Already had the AI contact Caligula. You should be here any... Apologies for my tardiness. Speaking of the Emperor, be nice to take a little rest. Guess I'll just have to wait. Now that our second objective has been fulfilled, let's hurry to the final one. Let's go. Hey, Master. Yeah, fall. So that was very... It's a very odd encounter, right? Like... I don't know. It feels like it lacked... something. Kind of like they had to throw it in this last one, but they weren't exactly for sure how to do it, you know? It's very much just kind of out of the middle of nowhere, you know, going... Well, I mean, she did show up, you know, at the start of this arc with Aphrodite, but still. It's just a little weird. Anyway, though, next time, continue the arc. Maybe we'll get the 7th one here, and then... I know we fight a boss who has to be Aphrodite, right? In chapter 13. I forget the exact arrow. But, so, yeah, I assume that's how it's going to go down. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time with some more Fake Grand Order. Bye.